Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Sang Hoon Bak of ID Hospital. It's a great honor for me to be here today with all of you renowned beauty readers. As you know, I'm a plastic surgeon. When I was in residency, I was a local doctor. Then I have never dreamed of operating on foreign patients. But now we operate on more than 1,000 patients a year, foreign patients, coming from as many as 30 countries. Now I became regional doctors. And now I'm in Continuous International. I finally became international doctor. So now, plastic surgery is in everyday life. Do you know that in Korea, plastic surgery is so common that the people walk around with battered faces, wearing masks and bandages like it's nothing. Maybe in America or in Europe, people may think they were hurt, but not in Korea. How did this happen? How did plastic surgery become such a normal thing? As Suji said, changing face used to be a magic in fairy tale. Then it became a legend in Asian literatures. Then it became a science and medicine in medieval ages. Now it is beauty. This is a photo that went viral because plastic surgery is to blame for making all the Miss Korea contestants look alike. They really look alike, you know. Do you think this is because of plastic surgery? As a plastic surgeon, I don't agree. We are not that smart. Then how did this happen? Here is a well-known painting by Rubens called The Judgment of Paris. Three goddesses, Hera, Aphrodite, Athena, stand before Paris and asks, who is the most beautiful? Even in old times and among the gods, beauty has been desired and competed since forever. But in reality, not everyone can be born beautiful. Everyone is born with a different face. Someone is happy, but others are not. And also, even beautiful people will age in time. That's why people do makeup and finally get Botox and even plastic surgery. They are not satisfied with their faces, so that they want to change them. You know, they get tattoos and piercings. They dye their hair and do body paintings. They want to express themselves. They do not want to accept images that are given to them by the society or by their parents, and they want to redefine themselves. Body and face, born and fresh, are not a no man's land anymore. To beautify themselves or to stand out is such a natural thing, and it became so feasible by science and medicine, and it is now mentally accepted. So plastic surgery is in everyday life. So, second question. Is plastic surgery really competing with luxury brands? Perhaps this is the question everyone in this room is the most curious about. Our answer is yes. These are luxury flagship stores in Korea and Japan, in Ginza, in Omotesante, in Cheongdam-dong. However, there are also plastic surgery clinics in these buildings. Can you guess which one of these buildings are plastic surgery buildings? Here they are. And in the upper left corner is my hospital, ID Hospital. These days, plastic surgery clinics are looking more like your luxury stores. Why? To appeal more in the competitive beauty market. Another examples. What would you do with $5,000? Would you buy a new luxury handbag, or would you undergo rhinoplasty instead? Designer watches or facial bone contouring surgeries? It's the same thing. So potential luxury buyers are potential my patients. So it's competing. These days, cosmetics and plastic surgery is advertised in the same way. So they are competing each other. So you have seen the evidences that plastic surgery is competing with the luxury brands. However, in some cases, it's not. In Asia, there is strange things that cannot be understood by the Western eyes. The first, a photo is required in your resume, and they usually Photoshop professionally. They pay money for Photoshop. Why? You may be sued in Western countries for discrimination, but the fact is, employers want to know the physical appearance of the applicants. Another funny story is that in the Western countries, they may ask, why is she getting her nose done? Whereas in Asian countries, they ask, why isn't she getting her nose done? So this is how mandatory plastic surgery is in Asian countries. According to researches on reasons for plastic surgery, beauty improvement is only 27%, while physical, psychological complex, 34%, better job opportunities, 22%, and peer pressure at 7%. The reason isn't just to become more pretty. When the patient comes for a consultation, they have their fair share of sad stories about being bullied, discriminated, or rejected from their lovers, and they start weeping. So I always have a tissue box ready in my consultation room. So it's not that luxury brands, luxury business. Most of them are young women in their 20s and 30s. The most popular surgical procedures are eyelid surgeries and rhinoplasties. However, in Asia, facial bone contouring surgery is very common to become slimmer and softer. let me show you one example. This woman complains of strong jawline, which may be even attractive to your eyes. But this patient underwent facial bone surgery. Now she has a slim, soft, and feminine jawline. Another patient who is in her 40s had a lack of fat in her face. So she had a tired, strong images. She underwent cheekbone reduction surgeries. Do you like it? She now has a softer, younger appeal. Okay. So usually I ask them, what do you want? Not merely to look younger, they want to change their life. Yesterday, I heard Chinese people travel for shopping, not travel and shopping. Foreign patients travel for surgery. They do not travel and surgery. Instead of staying at five-star hotel, they stay in the residence hotel and save the money and want more surgeries instead. Usually, their parents are paying for their surgeries. The parents think it's their obligation to support their children to go into the job market. So in summary, in a very surgery-accepting society, young people in their 20s and 30s undergo big surgery like facial bone surgeries, looking for life changes. These people are completely different from luxury buyers, and plastic surgery is not competing with luxury in these patients. So, the true goals of plastic surgery can be divided too. The one, to become more beautiful. We call this narcissistic plastic surgery. You understand? You agree with that? And then the two, to overcome complex and survive in the society, named survival plastic surgery, survival in the Hunger Games. So narcissistic plastic surgery is competing with the luxury brands, while survival plastic surgery is not. Next topic is, what do they want? These are the photos brought by my patients. He said, "Make me like this." I was very surprised. Can you all understand what he wants? Can I make it? Should I make it? He seemed to want something that is in the real world. However, as I got to know his background, I finally understood what he wanted. He was born by a French father and Chinese mother, and was raised in China and Thailand. He likes fantasy games. Now you understand that this picture is a mixture of all his backgrounds. You know quite well that every ethnic background has its own beauty concept. Africans, Caucasians, Chinese, Korean have different beauty concepts. Based on top cover of Vogue magazines, each cultural background has its own beauty concept too. Caucasians prefer high cheekbones. Chinese, a slim, sharp face. And Koreans, an egg-shaped face. What is very interesting about cultural tradition and nose is that on the left, Koreans prefer a slightly upturned nose. And in Chinese, a straight nose. And Thailand, a slightly extended nose. Can you see the difference? Can you see? Okay. You can tell? No? Okay, so Chinese people do not like upturned nose. There are many people from China because they believe an upturned nose will lose the fortune. Isn't it funny? But we should understand when we see patients from Thailand, from China, we should know that. The cultural trend will have an influence on beauty concept as well. When the movie or music becomes a big hit, the stars will become a beauty icon. So many people will bring in their pictures, make me like this. Sci-fi movies and computer games have an influence, same influence. As you all know, as the economy grows, Asians tend to spend more money on themselves. This type of investment goes toward luxury, beauty, and finally, plastic surgeries. But what is very interesting is, according to Maslow's pyramid, for Westerners, self-actualization is the highest. However, for Asians, social status is the highest. This is because of the influence of Confucianism. It's not a religion, but it's a very big tradition in Asian countries. So Westerners want to look younger, while Asians want to look more elegant and more like upper class. That's what they are asking me to be. So, as a whole, so what they want, what is depending on ethnic variations, cultural backgrounds, cultural traditions, and cultural trend. All mixture of these things affect what they want. So, what about the future? No one knows. Even I can say for sure. This is a titanium plate that we use to fixate the bone in the left side. We made it with gold and put the logos on the plate. Just like the brand logos on your watches and handbags, will this gold-made hospital-load plate make luxury surgeries? Probably not. One thing for sure, with technical innovations, future surgery may offer better results while being easier, less painful, comfortable, just like taking off masks. You may buy a mask, and you can choose the mask instead of having a rhinoplasty. Perhaps earlier, thoracic surgery will be possible. With this ultrasound imaging, a rhinoplasty may be performed in the mother's womb. Lower plug surgery is changing as a beauty consultant and solution provider. Like designer's goods, expanding from bags to shoes and accessories, ID Hospital starts from plastic surgery, but has expanded to like dental center, dermatology center, healthcare centers, providing all-in-one, one-stop, lifetime solutions. Like beauty products, plastic surgery will be more globalized. We are opening a new hospital in Shanghai this fall. Oh, sorry. Another thing, Korean government just started the plastic surgery tax-free system for foreigners. Isn't it amazing? Is there any country that plastic surgery is tax-free? Okay. Can I see the video? This is the video of a student who suffered from underbite,
착한 누나 허예은의 63일간의 기적.
changing the life is more than just purchasing goods. It is permanently remodeling your body and changing your face. It is changing your life. It is the last step of luxury that you can challenge. With that desperateness, she challenged surgery and changed her life. Now, she looks much happier. Now she got a new job. Okay, thank you. Last slide. Sometimes people want to take a picture with me. I think it's because of two reasons. One, because it became such an enjoyable process. Two, undergoing plastic surgery is a life-changing experience. They want to keep me in their memory forever. And I'm very happy to be a part of it.